Good day. I hope you all are doing well. So, I'm going to do a 5 card layout today for the relationship that is currently on your mind as you're seeing this message pop up. Trust that it will be at the right time, and it is a timeless message. So, the energy I have coming in here that popped out for preconceived ideas on this relationship is the Knight of Pentacles. So let's take a breath while I shuffle. Feel the energy of the cards and its connection with your message today. If it's not resonating, don't force it to fit. It's all good. Just leave it behind. Maybe some will resonate, some won't. Maybe none of it will. Like I said, it's all good. Okay, so this Knight of Pentacles energy coming out for your preconceived ideas. What's going on in your head about this relationship right now? So this Knight of Pentacles is not moving. It's at a standstill. So you're feeling possibly like you're at a standstill. His visor is up. So you are looking out, wanting to see what's coming next, staring at this one pentacle in your hand, kind of like wondering, is this it? Where's more? And maybe it's almost like you're at a standstill here, uncertain about what the next step is to take. And the Ace of Swords energy came up for what's going on presently with your energy. So this feels like the energy is like coming up out of the fog, like crowning achievements, a balance in communication, some clear communications, resulting in like a victory, like a conversation ended up resolving something once it was had. It cleared up the fog that was going on. And the energy of the unexpected, this unexpected energy is 6 of Cups. So I think someone letting their guard down and being more playful and forgiving with the past, because I feel like this is offering gifts to the inner child. So because we're talking about a relationship you're thinking of, this could be within yourself or with someone else. Being forgiving and reaping the benefits of this relationship, of coming together, a comforting, that's the word I was trying to think of, like a soulful connection. After this conversation has been had, possibly, and the fog has been cleared, finding comfort in having actually done that now. So the Hangman and the Star came out for the energy of the near future, but I need to block that off there. I had to do a quick edit here instead of doing it in post. So she actually is pouring the water is going down over the Hangman, right? But the Hangman is upside down here. But he's been hanging out here, chilling. It was his choice to get up there, right? Like hands behind his back, he's chilling out. But all this star energy has poured down into his head, and now he's got this great idea of what? I'm not sure. Abundance, spreading out in water and land, a new balance, possibly. And for the distant future, we have the 3 of Swords energy, bringing in healing after this storm has come in. The swords are coming in and they could be painful, but it's also releasing a lot of stagnant energy that the rain is washing away here. It's time to let the healing begin. Let that all release and wash away. And the bottom of the deck, just for some extra energy here. Now the Page of Swords is looking back, but also facing forward with the sword. So kind of looking back to the past, heartache maybe, and uncertain of the confidence going forward, but is going to go forward anyways, is what I'm getting from this. Prepared with what has happened in the past behind him, like acknowledging, the feelings from the past. Maybe there's been some hurt and pain, but also healing from them. And that's the energy of the sword I'm getting, like pointing forward. Like, let's compare my intuition on these with the general meanings on tarotguide.com. This I did go directly into this asking about relationship, and I feel like I don't really have the confidence for that, as I did just going in, just asking for a general energy reading. So let's see how my intuition with reading this spread has goes in comparison with these general meanings. So the energy of preconceived notions, Knight of Pentacles had came out for that. Patient, practical, loyal, responsible, persistent, protective, defensive, conservative, stubborn, ambitious, hard worker, finishing what you start, working for what you want, making dreams and wishes come true through persistence and getting back to nature. So I think that last line there, making your dreams and wishes come through persistence, is the energy I was getting. And I just didn't really say it in that exact wording. The way this knight is looking at this one pentacle in its hand, like, I said, is this all there is? But also, on the other hand of that saying would be like, what more is there to come, is more what I was getting to. So, like, the dreaming aspect is the vibe I definitely got from that for this reading. And, standing on the edge, like getting ready to take the next step as well, is what I felt from that. And the Ace of Swords present energy, new ideas, new plans, intellectual ability, victory. I definitely got that vibe with the victorious crown and those branches, laurel leaf, and I'm not quite sure what the other one is right now, but also with the crown sticking up as well. Breakthroughs, yes, breaking through like the fog, ability to concentrate, communication, realizing the truth, justice, new projects, new beginnings, making the correct decision. So I feel like the energy of that came out for sure today for this. Of the unexpected came up, the Six of Cups. So this says on here, children, childhood memories, past influences, homesickness, nostalgia, reunions, playfulness, youthfulness, innocence, kindness, goodwill, family support, protection. So I feel like that was the energy I was getting from this for today, for the unexpected energy. The connection to the youthfulness, the childhood ways, and that nostalgic comfort is the vibe I was getting now that I see these words saying it better for me more clearly. The near future energy, it came up with the Star and the Hangman, down into the Hangman. And the Star is hope, inspiration, creativity, calm, contentment, renewal, serenity, spirituality, healing, and positivity. And I think with having her with the Hangman, the Hangman's been hanging upside down here. And I think with the Star, it's like he's ready to let go and get down, because he's had all this, spirituality flow down into him, and now it's like reached his head and balanced out, and he's ready to get down off this pillar here from hanging upside down. That was the near future energy it said. And then for distant future possible energy, the Three of Swords came out. Could be heartbreak, loneliness, removal, absence, separation, heartache, upset, growing from pain. That's what I was getting from this. conflict, distraction, misunderstanding. I was definitely getting the growing from pain. Like, there is the heartache of the swords in there, but then when they're removed, it's going to wash everything away and heal. Then the heart will be able to heal, is how I got that energy. And then the bottom of the deck, Page of Swords card, just for a little extra. Delayed news, patience is needed. Ideas, inspiration, planning, vigilance, protective, guarded, fairness. Think before you speak. That's a good advice. Don't get drawn into arguments. Using your head, and that would go with the Hangman as well, I think. Curious, quick witted, being truthful, direct, speaking out, and fighting injustice. So I feel like that would be more aligned with the rest of this reading. Um, there could be some information applicable from the intuition that I read for it. So let me know what you think. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Sending you positive vibes, peace, and love.